Good evening, citizens, and welcome to the Pink Drive. This is your Pink Diplomat. As we know, protest, chaos, destruction is rampaging through the country. This is unacceptable. I am combing the streets of South Africa this evening, speaking to various South Africans about their opinions, their thoughts. I have my position. What is yours? I am here just with two South Africans. I see they are dressed in military fatigues and ready for the battle. Good evening, madame. I see you've got a big South African flag at the back of your khaki uniform. What are your views? What are your thoughts? Please tell me.
My views are I'm so disappointed in this. I think everybody should catch a wake up and realize, you know what, tomorrow's another day and now you're burning down your place of work. Catch a wake up, please.
Madame, that is my position too, because I was saying you would now find yourself desperate people doing desperate things without a rational thought of, my sister is working at ShopRite there.
Exactly.
In Pietermaritzburg at the moment, the whole economy has shut down. The entire economy. What are your thoughts?
Well, you know what? All I can say at this point in time is I'm very angry. I'm actually disappointed. And you know what? It makes me sad to call myself a fellow South African.
Yes.
I pray tonight that people will really open their eyes. And you know what? I'm sorry to say this, but what did Zuma do for us actually? So think about that.
That is such an important point, sir. You look absolutely ravishing. I shall be with you now. That is such an important point that you had made about we are seeing total hypocrisy at play because the former President Jacob Zuma lined his own pockets and ensured that his children and those of his cronies get appointed. Sir, what are your opinions? You yourself are dressed in khakis, a South African flag at the back, a very handsome man. I wish you could see him.
Yeah, as I would like to say, this is a sad day for South Africa, knowing that the pandemic is here and that people are losing their lives and now people are willing to put their lives at risk for another soul who hasn't actually provided any fruitful results up until now, has just brought the economy to a standstill. So I really wish South Africans can wake up and open their eyes and see that we are the future, not one man is the future, and that's all I have to say.
Wow. I am very happy that it seems to me that the majority of South Africans are totally rejecting this lawlessness, the attempt to call for ethnic mobilization, and also the criminality that had seized on the discord of the Zuma supporters. It is my stance that South Africa, our institutions are strong, and we are resilient. Citizens, this is the Pink Drive, and this is the Pink Diplomat. Thank you to Abby and to Maurice for their kindness. And next up we have Charlene. Quiet. There is an atmosphere of tenseness in the air. And there I see a lady standing in front of her door. Hi ma'am, are you there? Madame? Hello? So we are just waiting for the madame. Good evening, madame. Good evening. I would just like to find out, what are your views about the unrest that is gripping the country at the moment? I see you were standing in your doorway looking very sad. What are your opinions?
I'm very disappointed
Yes.
in all of the looting that's going on in Soweto.
Yes.
It seems like it is also just an excuse for some people to go and loot. Hopefully our president will have something tangible to tell the nation today, as he was supposed to address us, I think, at around 4 this afternoon.
Yeah. Mom, tell me, do you agree with this assertion that poverty leads to criminality? That what are your thoughts about that?
I do agree that it does, because in poverty there's dire desperation.
Yeah.
And where there's desperation, people will do anything in order for themselves and their families to survive.
But of course, sorry, Benny, but of course, many other impoverished people might say that's a lie, because they will say they work hard every day, and now you have other impoverished people destroying the economy, not even thinking about, maybe my sister was working in that shop. Do you understand? So in terms of that.
Well, I guess linked with desperation, and anyone who acts on a desperate act is not thinking rationally at all, because if they had to take a second or a minute back and just think about the repercussions of their actions, they more than likely wouldn't do it. But it's a matter of walking in someone's shoes to be able to ascertain whether people will go ahead and commit criminal acts because of their financial situations.
I absolutely hear what you are saying. On that point, I would then like to argue that what if you had walked in those shoes, and instead of waiting for government or for somebody else to create an opportunity, why did you find it within yourself to create opportunities?
I hear that, but what I've come to learn in terms of just meeting different people, not everybody has that in them.
Yeah.
Not just, the ambition, but also perhaps, I don't want to say intellect, but, they won't be able to put it all together because they haven't had access to a form of education in terms of business planning and execution. So it won't always work out for the majority. A lot of young people try. A lot of old people try. You see everybody, not just in South Africa, but in Africa as a whole. This is why we have vendors out there, street vendors, because everybody's trying, somebody's trying to make a buck. But it doesn't always work out.
Citizens, this surely turned out into a very interesting debate. The Madame had raised some very, very interesting points, and I would like us to reflect on these points. I would like us to question whether our education system is fit for purpose, whether our education system is designed in such a way that it encourages innovation, critical thinking, and that it empowers the individual South African to be able to make rational choices. There's a saying, the confidence of ignorance is astounding. And that is why we, all of us, who find ourselves in positions of power, access to information, credible information, verifiable information, this is where we need to be the difference. This is the Pink Diplomat, and this is the Pink Diplomat Corners podcast. I thank you.